President Donald Trump once again is at odds with BRICS, calling the intergovernmental organization anti-American. On Truth Social, the U.S. president wrote, and this is a direct quote, "Any country aligning themselves with the anti-American policies of BRICS will be charged an additional 10% tariff. There will be no exceptions to this policy." Trump's latest remarks comes after a joint statement at the BRICS summit. Previously, too, Trump had threatened the BRICS bloc with tariffs on bets against U.S. policies. Trump's comments come on the same day that Washington is preparing to send out letters with reciprocal tariff rates. In a short while from now, several trade partners of U.S. will receive the letters or details of a deal on tariff rates. At the BRICS summit, finance ministers of member states issued a statement criticizing tariffs. The statement called tariffs a threat to the global economy for bringing uncertainty to international economic and trade activities. The bloc's agenda also focused on how major currencies are valued. Russia's President Vladimir Putin did not attend the summit in person, but he delivered a virtual address in which he snubbed the dollar and urged BRIC members to use national currencies for trade settlements. The Kremlin also responded to Trump's social media post warning countries against siding with BRICS.
Мы действительно видели такие заявления президента Трампа, но здесь очень важно отметить, что уникальность такого объединения, как БРИКС, заключается в том, что это объединение стран, которые разделяют общие подходы и общее мировоззрение того, как нужно осуществлять сотрудничество, исходя из собственных интересов. И это взаимодействие в рамках БРИКС никогда не было и не будет направлено против каких-то.
China's President Xi Jinping also did not attend the summit, but the country's foreign ministry issued a statement defending the bloc's position and slamming American tariffs as a tool for coercion.
I've just shared our view on the BRICS mechanism. We believe that BRICS is a positive force in the international community. Its cooperation is open and inclusive and not targeted at any particular country. As for tariffs, we have consistently opposed tariff wars and trade wars. We are against using tariffs as a tool for coercion and pressure. Arbitrarily, imposing tariffs does not serve the interests of any party.
BRICS, formed as a common platform for diplomatic engagement to strengthen the global south, originally had 5 members: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. However, 6 more members have been added to the bloc, taking the total up to 11. Nations who joined BRICS include Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, Ethiopia, Indonesia, and Iran. All right, joining us live on this broadcast is Mark Brolin, who is a geoeconomic and geopolitical strategist and an author. Thank you so much for joining us on WION. How do President Trump's views on the global order differ from the vision being projected by the BRICS?
Well, they differ substantially in major ways. But I think beyond the rhetoric on both sides, this is a sort of classic posturing ahead of a negotiation deadline. So in that sense, it's no surprise. And of course, it could backfire against Trump because he takes on quite a few countries and important countries. And if they would band together, and if perhaps India would band together with EU and offer no concessions at all, Team Trump would be in trouble. But I think they're counting on that not happening. The group, the Kremlin, the Kremlin spokesperson was, of course, wrong when saying that the group is quite coherent and they share values. After the expansion of the BRICS countries, they are it's quite a heterodox group. So in that sense, they will have problems banding together, and especially now when we have the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, is not even attending the BRICS summit, and neither does Vladimir Putin. So Team Trump is definitely counting on them not banding together, and I think he's also counting on them knowing that the U.S. is still by far, they have the buying power of the U.S. Everyone wants that. And of course, the US also remains the tech hub of the world. So the US hand is strong at the moment, but long term, it can build resentment. So that might backfire more long term than short term, I think.
And just beyond all of this, what is it that concerns President Trump the most when it comes to BRICS?
Well, I mean, a country like China and Russia coming together, I mean, he's right that they are anti-American in that sense. The big price, I think, I think he's concerned that India will be tacked into that, the constellation. And I think he really wants to get India away from especially China and Russia. So that is one of his main concerns. But then again, I think this is huffing and puffing. I don't think he means so much by it. It's just something he throws out in the sort of during the game right now.
All right. Well, we'll be watching very closely. And of course, those tariff letters are due to go out shortly as well. Mark Rowland, thank you so much for joining us on WION.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.